ranking member on the Small Business Administration Committee and a very valued member of the Agriculture Committee, Mr. Graves of Missouri.
The gentleman is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, everyone agrees it's critical to restructure the regulatory oversight of our nation's financial sector to help prevent future crises. Unfortunately, not only does this conference report fail to achieve the most basic goal, it also creates harmful new hurdles for small businesses. As ranking member of the House Small Business Committee, I cannot support this legislation. Some of my colleagues are quick to state publicly that small businesses are going to bring us out of this economic downturn, yet they turn their backs on small firms and promote policies that severely hinder their growth. Through this legislation, Congress is once again ignoring the voice of the entrepreneur. The conference report includes a massive new government bureaucracy that supporters claim will protect consumers from overzealous sellers of credit. However, the breadth of rulemaking authority is astounding and will likely affect millions of credit transactions between small businesses and their customers. Even if the new agency only controls credit offered by regulated financial institutions, the additional burdens will raise the cost of credit for small businesses. Of further concern is language in the current bill that makes commercial end users who hedge their exposure to risk susceptible to unnecessary capital and margin requirements through the use of cash collateral. Forcing sophisticated end users to increase capital asides to cover margins will ultimately raise the cost of products purchased by small businesses. Given the state of the economy, raising the cost on small businesses is one of the worst things that can be done. The adverse long-term consequences of this legislation is nothing short of startling, and at a time when America's small businesses need it most, this bill may seriously restrict their access to capital. And additionally, this legislation will negatively affect small business investment companies from allowing regulators to decide whether these institutions can obtain capital from banks. In closing, I strongly urge my colleagues to join me in opposing this ill-conceived conference report. If Congress expects small businesses to help turn around the economy, we have got to focus on developing legislation that helps them do just that. Mr. Speaker, with that,